guess. You will get notification and we are live.
Yeah.
You got the notification?
No, no,
Yeah,
I haven't got.
mm,
I think
Okay,
I
I'm
need
sending you.
to.
yeah, we are live now.
Okay, so let's start. So, Anwar, today you will introduce about the GT and then we will start.
Okay, so you want like I'll start first, right?
Yeah, you will be begin. You will begin.
Okay, so our today topic is like impact of Internet of Things in our life, right?
Yes.
Uh, yeah. So we know that Internet of Things is like every is around us, like the smartwatch which we are using, or the telephone or Alexa, basically where human can interact with machines.
Yeah.
The human give order, then the machine provides some function. So in current uh, in current uh, in current in currently days, or you can say in modern days, uh, uh, Internet of Things is widely used in all areas for doing for doing so much work. Like in companies, they are building some. They are working. IoTs are working rather than humans, like the Ola, where
Yeah.
Ola established their manufacturing, and most of the work are done by the robots. Yeah. So, and one more positive thing, like the people who are physically handicapped, they can they can use it very easily, but by just putting his voice on that device and just give the instruction, and they will machine will perform all the things which they want.
Yeah.
But the negative impact is like we are so much covered with the machines, so everything is on our tip. If you want to switch on the TV, just say to the remote, open the TV, or if you want to play some sound, your song, then you can just say to the machine, then it will perform. Even if you want to open the door or close the door, you can do by your only voice without touching the door.
Yes.
So that also making like people lazy, you can say lazy about the things which initially we are exercising, or by running, or or even anything which we are doing earlier. But we are now so much covered with with all of these things.
Yeah.
So that's why that was the negative impact. So obviously everything have some pros and cons. So it's our duty to how we are using that things. So yeah, internet impact on Internet of Things is so much increasing in our life, so we have to implement in proper way. That's it.
Mm.
Okay. So,
I'm
thank
overing
you.
to Akhil.
Yeah. So, let's start from a very simple explanation, very simple definition from my side about IoT. That anything we use in our daily life which have technology and uses the internet is we can call the Internet of Things. Like we use watches earlier, we used analog watches, then digital watches came, and now the
Analog
watches
watches, yeah.
comes with internet in it. We are using cars having internet, we are using LED bulbs, lights in our homes are what we can say digitally and are controlled from our mobile phones. So everything around us, like our fridges, our TV, everything is getting more smarter, and not in fact smarter, it is getting connected with each other. IoT is not just the device and
Each
your
other,
mobile
yeah.
phone. IoT is with that all these devices can communicate with each other and provide you a more better experience in your home. Like we have heard about the smart homes where each and every appliances are connected with internet, and the internet of things is making the life really useful. It was one of the advertisement by Mark Zuckerberg about his home that I was very like 1 to 2 years ago. So IoT is slowly taking a important place in our life. Like everything, whenever we are going to buy any goods now, whenever we are going to buy any product, we want that it is up to the mark and it is with the latest technology. We are not we are not
Yeah.
going to buy a technology which is 10 years back. And now the new technology is coming with more connection oriented. They are more connected. Okay. So according to me, that is the internet of things. It is making our life much more easier, much more safer sometimes, but it also so many cons that we will discuss after a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Aditya.
Yeah, so for me, like IoT, Kill has described it very precisely, but I would like to add, like, not only internet, but it's just a smart device which connected to a network. It
Yeah.
could be a private network and internet, right? So, and I have used the term smart. So, what do I mean by smart here is smart devices. Like at the at the very beginning, we had devices like let's say these. Sorry, I have to think about an example, an appropriate example for it. Okay, let's say wall clock. Let's say speaker. Okay,
Okay.
so back then it has also functionality like Bluetooth and everything. Okay, but till then also it's not an IoT device. Why? The very first thing, because it wasn't connected to any network, call it internet or your private network. So that's the one major missing thing. Second thing is like whenever I'm saying it's smart, so it should do some smart work, right? Like take the example of speaker. So back then it was playing some songs which your device is connected with the speaker, your PC or your phone. So you have like played something on your phone and it will just play it over there. So you are using your brain to play that song. Like you are choosing the song and then you are playing it. You are just commanding that thing. Let's say printer, like you are just commanding it to print something. That's it. It is done. It's just doing whatever you are asked it to do, right? But whenever we are using the term smart, so they have some decision making power, or either by their own, like with the data they are getting from the environment, or by the cloud connected to a server. So that's the thing. Now if I ask Alexa or Google Home to play some song, then it will just, I can say, just play a song. So it will use their intelligence, call it artificial intelligence or any sort of data, to recognize my like mood or something sort of things from the sensors and everything from you can connect artificial intelligence also here. So they are smart enough to like recognize your mood and everything, and make decisions according to that. So that's the smart thing. Like talking about smart watches, so a decade ago we had smart watches. Like at that time we call the that watches with touch screen, and those whose home screen can be changed, like the theme and everything can be changed, we call them smart watches. But this is not what exactly works. Nowadays you can take example of any smartwatch and you can just communicate, like you can replace your phone for a sort of time. Like you can
Yeah.
send messages and you can
Make
pick
a
up call.
call.
Yeah, you
Make
can
a
see
call. Yeah.
notifications on your phone. So this is how they are getting smarter. So this is the like more precise way of defining the internet of things, and now how it's impacting our life. So basically we are surrounded by devices and these technologies from like 20 sorry 2 3 decades and more. I can say, like, sorry, not 2 3, just 100 a century and more. But it's not like how we are impacting, how they are impacting right now. It's very different. Like right now we are in a bubble of like a connectivity. We like for an example, we say the terms like online and offline. So whenever we are now we are more often off online. And
Yeah.
by how, by with these technologies around us, like the smartphone and all these IoT devices. We are just being like we are connected to everyone with these devices. So that's how they are impacting. Obviously, like you said, that they are helping us in some manner. Like if I'm getting from office and I have very hard day, so I want to just relax and listen some song, so it will help me. If I forget to turn off my lights I'm in my office, so I can just simply tap on my mobile to get it switched off, and things like that. But apart from them, we are almost we are it every single time. If I have any smart devices around me, so I'm connected to the internet every time. So one major thing how they are impacting negatively is that like they might be like listening us. They might be just recording endlessly. You cannot think imagine of it like how privacy can be intervened with this smart device, and unless we buy some authentic or some like more privacy centric companies. So this is how they are impacting. Although we are getting more and more connected through them, they are easily like helping us getting connected with each other and helping in various ways. But at the end, the risk of privacy is there. And second thing, we are social beings, and we are more getting into the technology other than the physical these meetings with normal people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the thing.
We have talked very often about these things, that physical meet and all,
Mhm.
because due to various circumstances we have to do this type of kind of thing regularly in
Yeah.
the online meet platform.
Yeah, right.
So we really encourage every people to meet your people, like, who you can meet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
Anubhav.
get out and walk, so have some walk or
Yeah.
do cycling, whatever
I
you
I
can do.
heard I heard about one news like if a person is like trapped in her home
Hmm.
because of the neck was down. You can say the voice is not normal at that time because of some cold.
Hmm.
So and the door is based on the sound which came
Oh,
from the human mouth. Yeah, yeah, that
yeah,
person
got
mouth.
you.
So that time he was trapped in her home, in their home, and after 2 days, when his neck was normal, then after that he was came from that home. So
Okay, so
voice
yeah.
recognition, yeah,
So
voice
Oh,
home
recognition,
basically works on the
oh,
voice
okay,
recognition. Like
okay,
if
got
any
it.
voice
time,
recognition.
yeah, and it too cold, his voice got changed and he
Yeah,
got trapped.
yeah,
So that thing, yeah, that thing is a very funny part, and like a part where technology can improvise itself.
yeah,
That these are the points when the technology grows and it pushes its limit. So, and I also, whenever you will learn about a little bit of cybersecurity, anything, IoT will be the first thing which will come in your mind, because it is the technology which is 24 hours around you.
Yeah,
yeah,
and
obviously.
and to and cybersecurity is not just about cracking the devices, it's about cracking a people, knowing more about
people,
the people. So you are spying on some people. So
Mhm.
IoT devices could be easily, like, is not easily exactly, but they are not very much, they do not have a very high end security systems, as they are
yeah,
the smart devices, they do not have that much kind of capability in it.
Mm.
There could be, because technology is growing, but at that time when I have seen some advertisement, in that advertisement it's like, it was an advertisement of 30 to 40 seconds, and one hacker has hacked the IoT devices of its home, one's home.
Mm.
Okay, so there was one child in the home and the father was in the home. So the, like LED bulbs are now also digitally connected, and
Mm.
they are connected with the internet. So what he started doing is he started playing with the LED bulbs.
Mm.
oh,
So a fear generated in the parent and the child. Okay.
uh,
Mm.
And now the music system is also connected. So he
oh,
started playing horrific sounds.
Mm.
TV, he switched on TV, switched off the
yeah, I
TV,
heard about
locked locked the doors, like digitally locked the
yeah,
doors, locked the
Mm.
doors, switched on the AC, switched on the phone, like played with the fridge. So more devices are connected, then more control is distributed to different persons.
yeah,
Mm.
It was like that. And then the advertisement completed that we need more cybersecurity experts and those things about the introduction to these things, that our future could be this, but we have to
Mm.
convert this. So
Mm.
there are more things are coming into the way, so to make the whole experience a safer one,
Mm.
because privacy is a very what we can say, a very personal thing. Privacy is a personal thing, not a privacy is a very important part in one's human's life, and
Yes.
technology or anything should not intervene in it.
Mm. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So let's discuss some positives of this IoT devices.
Yeah, positives. Yeah, it was not actually what we can say a different part, but it is the part in which the technology can grow itself.
Yeah, improve.
So talking about a positive part is that we normal people, not all of us, but some of us don't know the science actually
Mm.
of how to relax properly, how to do things properly, so that
Mm.
you get more productivity and more optimization and all those kind of things
Mm.
with your resources you have. So what these IoT devices can do is they can give you suggestions, they can give you informations, they can read about your day, and they can what we can say, read news about that. Like you are coming from a tough day and you are
Mm.
listening news and channels from murders and crimes and all the bad things from the world, and that will not make your day better. It will,
Mm.
like, make it more worse.
Mm.
But an IoT devices which can read, which is with you all day, like a clock or a watch in your hand. It has read all the pulses in your hand, and it could generate that you have got in from stress or from anxiety or whatever.
Mm.
So those things can be incorporated with the songs it plays, the TV, also the temperature. The IoT can learn from the outer temperature what is the season, and also from the weather prediction, that what is the optimal temperature for your health. Because it
Mm.
often happens sometimes we put on the AC and do it around 18 degrees Celsius or 70 degrees Celsius, then we forgot, and in the morning we catch the cold.
Mm.
So that type of things could be avoided, and a better, like a better life could be achieved from that, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm.
And one more, like the old age, the old person,
Mm.
they can live independently without the younger one, or some some young person, because uh, everything they can do by just
Their own, yeah.
providing
Mm.
instruction to the machine. Yeah. And
Yeah,
one more thing, like the people are getting bored by doing some regular repetitive work, so the
Mm.
machine can do this
automate it. Yeah.
do this work automatically, so that so that people can save their time and do the some another important thing.
Yeah,
In
absolutely.
this way, IoT can also help.
And I think IoT is most useful to the people who live alone, like the bachelors, or the people basically who live alone, and also sometimes to the physically disabled people, or who have some sort of disability. So in that cases, IoT devices are more useful. Like in a everyday day-to-day life, you cannot imagine the use of IoT in your just normal
Yeah,
family, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So if you are alone, like you have to switch on your fans and tube lights from some remote area, then you can just check your security cameras. You can unlock your door, something like that. So if you are alone, you will be more like it can get you more. It can have more impact on you.
Yeah.
So
So yeah.
talking more about IoT devices, that there was once advertisement by Google. It was a April Fool once video where
Mm.
it makes a device which lets you talk to a plant.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I,
uh,
I have seen that.
Okay, so that is one of the thing IoT could do. Definitely, IoT is not just in a normal devices. What we do is interact with softwares with our laptop, but IoT is with a combination with different
Physical.
devices
Mm.
that connects to a different kind of devices. Like you have never thought talking to your fridge, but with the
Mm.
help of IoT device, you could talk with that.
Yeah.
It's talking. I mean, interacting.
Interacting
Mm.
with the machine. Yeah.
Yeah, interacting, making it intelligent basically.
Mm.
it
Yeah.
can it can it can prompt you that whatever food you have uh, put it over there, it is more than just 2 days.
Yeah, right.
It's just an example, like it's more than 2 days you haven't ate your pie.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
that simple, but it's very effective. You know, like you are going to a grocery store, and you don't recall actually that what are the things you are missing
you
in
can
in
just
your,
check your smartphone if I
and
have
just
any.
check your fridge that what are the things are there in it and what you have to buy from it. And also
Yes.
also it is good for that you don't buy some extra stuff, like you've forgotten that you have cheese in your fridge and you are going to buy that, but your fridge prompts you that yo bro, I have cheese, you don't need to buy. So those are the very simple things that could be incorporated, and that makes our day more easier.
Yeah.
And also we have heard about that AC which gets on before coming to the home, just 5 to
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes, so that the temperature you don't need to wait for it to
Yeah.
get it on. So those are the things that is very good thing of IoT. And
Yeah.
definitely IoT is in the IoT will be in very much boom, because uh, people are more running behind the experience now. They are not
Yeah.
just using the things they need, they are living the life more than they need. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So that's
They
all
are
from
buying
my side.
experience. They are buying
Yeah, they are
experience
buying
because of.
experience, not the products.
Yeah. So I think
So
let's just conclude.
yeah,
It,
just
not just conclude it, just wrap it up.
Yeah. So
There's nothing much to
and
conclude, I
yeah,
think.
it's a basic, very simple discussion, and it is
Mm.
a very long topic to discuss,
yeah.
because IoT is an emerging technology. And it's a great technology indeed.
Yeah.
So let's just end the stream. So bye bye guys. We will
Bye.
join
Okay.
Bye.